Okay. So I see life in general as multi-segmented, right? So there's different segments of life. You have your financial, your relationships. So there's a bunch of segments. And each segment, I don't know if you've noticed, but this is a very, very relatable um, observation that each of these segments go into waves, right? Highs and lows. And then in general, your whole life is in that wave. So there's small waves of your different segments, and then there's a big wave of highs and lows. And the truth is, if you haven't uh, upgraded your skills in a certain area, or you haven't really understood the environment of that segment of your life, or you haven't improved or whatnot, you're going to get a lot more fluctuations with highs and lows of this segment. And I believe the goal is to understand the environment of that segment enough that them fluctuations don't heighten and lower as consistently. I think the goal is to get much less drops, or once you experience a drop and once you realize a drop, this is actually what it is. Once you notice a drop, which does happen, you quickly and easily know ways to counteract that drop. So then instead of going up, down, it goes more up. Oh, I notice it, and no, back up again. And then you get a more continual improvement. And I believe there's two ways of viewing this, and there's two ways of acting towards this up and down of life, really. And the first practical action would be to be aware of this trend and be okay in a downswing, because you understand the way of life, and that there will be an upswing, right? The highs and lows. If you're aware of the downswing, you can be calm, you can be present, you can still enjoy the journey and the process, and you can be prepared for the upswing and work towards that, right? And the second proactive action you can take is constantly learning and being observant, right, of the downswings, and then applying the skills and experiences you've learned over time to counteract the downswings to make it an upswing. And so by having the mentality of being aware of the downswings and being okay during the downswings and being composed, while also having the ability to counteract them downswings into making it an upswing a lot sooner than what it used to be in the past, I think you've got a very strong projection of your life then. You have a very positive life. You see a lot of people in society, it's like there's always something going wrong, and they're always negative and they're always down. And I do believe it's because they're just so hyper-focused on this downswing, and they haven't really learnt the trends of life, as well as they haven't really learned the skills to counteract these trends, or they're just having a pity party. So, quick video. I think I summarized everything pretty well. Let me know what you think, and if you've noticed this trend. I used to notice it a lot younger, and I was like, how do I, this isn't normal. Because when you're in that downswing, especially when you haven't experienced it a lot, or you haven't been aware of it, you just, every time you're in it, you feel like it's gonna go forever, when that's not the truth. Time does go a bit slower, but I also believe if you learn to let go and like I was talking about the mentality part, it never feels like a downswing. Life is always kind of okay, it's good. So so don't live in fear of that downswing either then, because if you take them two approaches that I just mentioned, there's no fear. Okay, all the best. They're just lessons. The downswing's a lesson, and yeah, hope this video helped. Bye.